Okay, YouTube, recording videos. I can do this. What's happening, folks? And welcome back to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, FM23 series, where we look at young talent on Football Manager. Players I predict, I'm curious about, and players you give me in the comment section. First video back. Obviously, there's a video uploaded yesterday from career mode, but that was pre-recorded from another channel. This is the first video I've done since I came back, guys. So thank you for the support. It means a lot. There's going to be some changes, which I'll get into in a second. But first of all, hit the like button. It really helps the channel out massively. And subscribe for daily content on the channel. Today's player is Rayan Cherki. Player you probably don't know about, but I thought I'd do a video on him anyway. So, yes, guys. So, changes to the channel essentially are going to be every series I want to do, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to try and play into the YouTube game of, oh, that series will be good for views. No, I want to do a series I want to do. And if they happen to be good for views and growth, perfect. This series is going to continue. We are bringing FIFA and soon to be EA FC 24 to the channel. Just simple reason is I want to, and it makes it easier to track all the series rather than 3 different channels, because I may do Let's Plays as well. I don't know about that yet. On non-football Let's Plays, I mean. So, yeah, there's going to be a morning upload and an evening upload, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the Let's Play on FM. Whether I do one series daily, or make it every day, I don't know yet. We'll see what I feel is best. So, took a 2-week break, dealing with stuff still. PC was having problems well with his PSU. Been fixed now. Not crashed last few days, but if there's a problem, obviously I'll let you guys know, because that will affect content. And I may take a few days off occasionally, randomly, just to give yourself a break when work gets, not in the way, but when I can't recall for whatever reason, illness, work, whatever it may be. So today's player is Rayan Cherki. So, a player that I've always had my eye on FM. I never just signed him myself specifically, but maybe you guys have in the comment section. He's got a potential rating of 180, which I have set to that. It's not on this, but I have set it to that on the next jump. So, 180 potential rating, which is awesome. Straight away, as you can see, dribbling 16, technique 16, pace is good, acceleration good as well, good flair. I've done a scout report for you as well for him, because I feel like it makes sense to do that. He's a fairly established player, according to this. It's all based on my United scouting, of course. Not interested in transfer. I'm assuming he signed a new contract. He has signed a new contract recently, so can't do the transfer check on him. He's adept at using either foot. Fair enough. Can play on either side. I'd say so. Maybe even can. Maybe even a striker at a push. Comes here to get the ball, tries tricks, and runs the ball often. Strong and very strong on his left and right foot, which is great. I like 2-footed players. They're very handy. Obviously, good potential in this guy, 180. I'll make sure I set it to that when I go forward with the simulation. But yeah, really good player. Obviously, just signed a new contract, so got to bear that in mind. Can't get in the first season. He's got an optional extension for the final season as well. If he gets, after 28 games, I think it is. Yeah, so bear that in mind. You can't necessarily use the whole, we're getting cheaper when his contract runs out, because if he plays games, he probably will play games for Leon. So yeah, first jump. Let's get to it. Alright, folks, so he's now at Leon, and I have said to that, when I simmed forward, I made sure it was set to 180 when I moved forward, so that's why, I thought I did it, but obviously I didn't save this file before I saved the next jump after I set to 180. So, as you can see here straight away, you can see dribbling up to 16, first touch up to 16, technique 16 as well, good flair, good agility, good pace, same player traits, which is not necessarily something to worry about necessarily. Potential value of 23 million to 70. I would do a jump in now on the transfer fee. Probably doing that idea is that everything's different, so you're not going to get a fair reflection. Whereas if we do it on day one, everything's going to be relatively the same, more or less. And I'm watching Napoli game right now on my screen, and I've just turned it off to do a video, or just no, I'm not watching it, and 2 goals have gone in. Tell me, I'm watching my football as part of my new whatever. So getting onto the injury record here. Again, I say again, he broke his toe. I'm very lucky. I've never broken a single bone yet in my life. That means also that I don't do anything, but I've never broken a bone. Which I don't know if that's a good thing. Well, it is a good thing. Maybe it also means I'm very boring, I suppose. So 5 weeks out with a sprained knee ligaments even. Not ideal, of course. Career stats. So at Lyon 2023, he got 3 goals, 4 assists. Then didn't play much that year. Well, 23-24. Why not? Interesting. He barely played that year. Then 24-25, got 3 goals, 5 assists. That's weird. Then he got 2 goals, 6 assists. And then he's got nothing this year because we're still waiting for that. The contract clause. Now, usually, not always, but sometimes you see a clause in these kind of contracts for players for foreign clubs because they obviously try and retain the value of the player. But not on this occasion. There's no transfer fee on that occasion, which is fine. So £20 million. The key stats here straight away are the pace, agility, flair, dribbling, and first touch. And technique not bad either. I mean, the finishing isn't great, but the composure's got to 15. You've got the finishing at 13 technique. Yeah, you could definitely get that higher. It's not terrible. I mean, I've seen guys with 13 finishing score 20 goals a season. Granted, it's not been for me, but, you know, we move on. Yeah, I think he needs to move. I think he needs to get more varsity football. But last couple of years, he's starting to get more varsity football, and maybe we'll suddenly see an increase in his stats. Leon is the same I've always wanted to do on FM. I have a list of clubs. Whether I'll do it or not, I don't know. Probably be an offline one rather than a YouTube series. But yeah, nice player. But I think he needs to kick on now and try and get more goals. Let's see if he does it. So he's still at Lyon. And relatively the same, but we've got more player traits. We've got running ball on the left hand side, tries clear balls often, comes in to get the ball, tries tricks, and runs the ball often. Relatively same stats on technical, physical, mental. Wrong order, never mind. But the mental stats, composure 17, that's up, finishing up to 14 as well. So again, you should now be, in theory, seeing an increase in his goal and assist record. Injury record, again, it's not overly concerning. I go by length out rather than severity. That's kind of standard. It's not really that concerning for me personally. So when did we end it last time? So about 4 years wanted. So round here wanted 3-1. So this year after that he got again barely played, and again this year 28-29. Osman's in here by chance, by the way. Oh, skewed that wide. 5 goals, 8 assists. And then he's got 46 appearances last season. And there we go, 12 goals, 3 assists. So now he's getting more football and he's getting more goals. Contract information here. There's still nothing in here regarding a release clause or minimum release clause for a European side or foreign team or Champions League side, whatever you want to call it, or whatever version you want to go with. But yeah, I mean, one thing that concerns me about this player personally is work rate. Teamwork could be a problem. If you I wonder whether he's missing out a lot of chances because he's not passing it. But if he's scoring, he's got 13 goals this season in League One. Well, 11 in League One, 12 total. So yeah, I think maybe part of the problem is that he's shooting when he sees any sight on the sight of goal, he's hitting it, rather than going, you know what, I can't score this angle, I'm passing it off. Obviously, without seeing the games and watching him play, we can't make that decision or make that determination. But it would make sense given the player traits we have on him from the scout report, which is very selfish, no teamwork, well, very low teamwork. Work rate would be a problem as well, especially if you're playing a high pressure system. We want teams to be a place to work hard and go for it. So, but the plus side to this guy is a good pace, agility, dribbling, first touch, good composure, good technique. You get that finishing higher. It's like 15, if you can, maybe even 16, obviously higher the better, then maybe the traits of teamwork and work rate will kind of like less of an impact because he's banging goals in theory at that point. So yeah, one final jump, guys. Let's get to it. Folks, he's 30 years old and he's relatively stayed the same. There's not much really increased. I think the composure up to 18 is what the main thing I take out from this next jump is. And the player trays is so many. I've got to go on another screen. Run the ball on the left side. Killer balls. Places shots, which is good. Comes need to get the ball. Plays 1-2s. Tries tricks. Lines for playing defeat. Runs ball often. These all make sense. I like places shots into the corner. He's got the technique to do it and the composure. The finishing not terrible either. So definitely a player that would frustrate me personally, I think, but also be like, when he nails it, you're really, really happy. Unfortunately, no transfer fee involved in this one. Injuries, okay, means a lot there. 2 months out for a hip injury later on in his career. So again, I don't think it's much of an issue here, honestly. But you guys give your own determination there. So this year, then he got 10 goals, 8 assists. That's next season. Then he got 9 and 7, 9 and 4, 7 and 7, and then this year nothing. Again, what did he reach potential-wise in this save? He got to 1.52, so he didn't really develop as much as I would like him to. But I don't think he's much better than this. Maybe every save's different, of course, but I think the problem with this guy is going to be the selfishness in front of goal, the lack of work rate, but the dribbling's good, the agility is good, dribbling, finishing, composure, technique are all fantastic. Obviously, every save is different. You can maybe get a better version of him. You know, there's only so much you can do with simulations, but I like him. What would I give him as a rating? I'd give him a 7.9. I think there's definitely more to come out of him. I think there's definitely a part of him that would frustrate me. I think the work rate, the teamwork and stamina will be a problem. But he does have a lot of attributes that I like. He can play either side of wingers, even at striker, even at cam. Good pace and agility. I love that in my players. And good dribbling and everything else. So he's not a bad player, but I think there's a potential to have your head bang against the wall with him. But that's maybe just me. So, you guys, what are your thoughts on Rayan Cherki? Have you signed him? Have you played against him? Has he destroyed you in a game? Are you going to sign him from this review? Let me know in the comment section. If you have enjoyed the episode, I hope you have. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well. Back, we're uploading. I've got another player review already simulated, and it's probably a player you already know, but it's a player that I've never signed on FM, and I'm really excited about this review. And there's also a cheeky Let's Play coming as well, which I think some people will be very happy with when it gets started. So, if you're happy, I almost started singing then, put it in the comment section. If you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're new as well, and I'll catch you guys all in the next episode. Until then, thank you for watching. Bye bye.